Alright, time for the finals. I am pumped for this deck to crush it. We're definitely keeping this hand. Seems pretty good. We're on the draw. Opponent's mulliganed. Yeah, this is just perfect for us. We have a nice curve with Seagate, Miss Meadow Witch, like some of the most powerful cards in our deck, I think. Or at least certainly some of the things we want to see early. Oh, please just let this be the way this deck works. I don't think I slam Miss Meadow Witch on turn 2. I'm pretty sure that I just wait and go for Seagate Oracle on turn 3. The mirror match. It's gotta be the case. I like the idea of going Seagate first. If I draw an untapped land, then obviously I miss Meadow, but maybe Pit Keeper. Yeah, Attended Knight. Definitely the mirror. Let's take it. Well, we wouldn't have gotten punished if we had just gone for Plains Miss Meadow, but I not advocating that you play that loose. Just hope that you top deck what you need. Seems like a bad idea. Sin Collector, Vanish into Memory. Sin Collector seems like a really good card against like a mirror match if they're going to be playing Ghostly Flickers and Momentary Blinks and things like that. Especially since it exiles. So if you get like a Momentary Blink, it's gone forever. Vanish into Memory is fine. I really think that I like the Sin Collector. Might try for Aether Mage's Touch and see what we get. How many hits do we have? We have 15 creatures in the deck, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 9 hits. Skyfisher. Oh, that's a bit of an issue. Turn the Attended Knight. At least we're locking up the ground. Problem is we're not locking up the air. They're not blinking anything this turn. So, like, they're not going to be able to use something that we want to Sin Collector. Not any of the blink effects, anyways. They could have a kill spell. I'm thinking about just holding up, like, maybe Aether Mage's Touch. It's possible that I want to just Master Splicer. Like, I like the idea of getting Miss Meadow Witch down right away, because Miss Meadow Witch can then blink Skyfishers and force our opponent to be stuck, like, returning permanents and not attacking us. Puts them back a bit. Like, even if they're returning Attended Knight, which technically gets them value, 3 mana to make a soldier every turn is not exactly what they'll want to be doing. Not when they seem to be stuck on land. I have some options. I love the information of seeing what's in their hand, but if I play something like a Master Splicer this turn, then I can Sin Collector and Miss Meadow next turn. This is be Master Splicer. Aether Mage's Touch is certainly tempting, but I don't have a lot of flying creatures that can ambush those, just the Talon. And that's not going to do anything. Like, it'll block one, but then I return it. That's fine, I guess. Blanking one attack and drawing a card is okay. It's not awful, but it's not great either. Enough for my entire turn. This way, at least I'm putting some pressure back on them. I can possibly attack in. Yep. Flyers are going to be a problem. And there's a huge argument for me having taken more of the core Skyfishers for exactly this kind of situation. And just buying back Seagates and stuff like that too. I mean, if Pit Keeper was a core Skyfisher right now, I could Skyfisher, back the Seagate Oracle, replay Seagate Oracle next turn, which is pretty gross. Another Miss Meadow. Now's the time to start sin collecting, though. Show me your sins. What do you have? They might have a Bone Splinters, too. That seems pretty reasonable considering the tokens they're making. Grizzly Spectacle. Yeah, good thing we did it. Sensor Splicer is annoying, but we can deal with that. Miss Meadow Witch again. Good against their deck, because golems and soldiers just fall before it. Definitely want Grizzly Spectacle out of the picture. And attack with the golem. I don't have good attacks back, really. Especially knowing that they just have Sensor Splicer. And I would love to put some pressure back. Seems to be the right way to do it. Jump block. And we missed Meadow. Land next turn, we probably just play the Dinrova Horror still. Yeah, definitely. If we don't draw land, I might have to Miss Meadow Witch the Skyfisher. Sever the Bloodline. Okay. That's a very good removal spell and pretty good top deck. Not gonna do that much damage to us, honestly. Killing the Master Splicer is annoying, but not actually that important. I think Miss Meadow is the bigger problem for them. Come on, untap land. Yes. All right, returning the core Skyfisher here is just fantastic for us. Still gonna attack the Golem. I'm happy if they trade Attended Knight and a Soldier. Especially if they trade Attended Knight, because then they're not getting any value off the Skyfisher that we're returning to their hand. But again, even as they're returning creatures to their hand, like if they're getting Attended Knight and they're getting value off of it, that's not that big of an issue for us. Because of the fact that we're going to Miss Meadow Witch, and they're going to have to keep doing that, they're not going to really get ahead on board when we have this much land over them, because we can keep flickering out Dinrova Horror, and that just does a ton of extra value for us. Like, sure, they get Skyfisher again, they can bounce the Attended Knight, whatever. That honestly doesn't do that much. Other Skyfisher comes in. More land. I'm really happy to get more land right now, because Miss Meadow Witch just gets better and better. More land that we get, more that we can do with it. Attack with Dinrova Horror. If they triple block, I guess I have to bounce it, but that's probably okay. I'm thinking about attacking with the Golem, but they're starting to have enough creatures that that might be an issue. Yeah, they're just going to chump, which makes sense. This is where a Lone Missionary would actually be great, because we gain a ton of life off of it and just blank their attacks. Still only want to take 2. Oh, I'm an idiot. I should have... It's at end of turn. This isn't a quick... I am so dumb. I took 4 where I didn't need to. I should have Aether Mage Touch even or something. That was dumb. I keep thinking... I know that this is an end of step. It's not immediately. It'd be so much better if it was immediately. I mean, it's already really gross. So there's, like, no reason for me to do that. It does mean that they can't replay the Skyfisher, so it kind of ends up being the same because it'll do. We would have saved 2 life this turn, but now we're saving 4 life next turn, kind of thing, because they can't immediately play it again. Opponent deciding whether or not to play the card, because they'll have to discard it if they don't play it. They want to get the Skyfishers. Online again. So they must have something pretty decent in their hand. Oh, another Attended Knight. Sure. Hello. That does things. That does a lot of things. Gonna keep attacking with both now. If they block with everything, that's fine. I'll just bounce it again. They take 3. Actually, if I let that resolve, is that bad for me? Could also use the Mismeadow to kill one of the soldiers and eat all of them. I'm honestly wondering because I can obs it at now. No. I think that I just still need to De Novo away the Skyfisher. I suppose I could just Mismeadow the Skyfishers too. Yeah, I'm okay with this happening. Should one more land. Double Mismeadow would be real good. Pit Keeper is just another threat. We can start actually attacking our opponent and putting some real pressure on them. Mismeadow that. And now we're kind of locking them. They can't attack these Skyfishers. We'll need more mana, but that's something that we can eventually do. And we're putting them back a ton of cards to do it too, because they just don't have lands in play now. Oh, that's good. That is very good for us. Golem get in. Opponent might actually trade now, because Skyfishers aren't going to get there. Alright. I think I just double Mismeadow. Mismeadow one, Mismeadow the other. They have to go back so many lands to even keep them in play. And in the meantime, I'm still just hitting them for 3 every turn. Okay, it's just returning the Skyfisher itself. That's perfect. Because now it lets us play Obsidat. And we have some more threats. I think we got this game. Just slow, grindy victory. I don't want to attack with the Mist Meadows because I don't want to risk them. I can't think of anything that matters, but... Well, maybe I should have, because I guess Obsidat would actually kill them. Nice. Whew. Slow, grindy value wins. Even in that game, though, when it was really slow value, Pitkeeper just didn't do all that much. I feel like Lone Missionary might just be more important in this deck. It's really cool if we can get back an Obsidat or Dinrova Horror if it dies, but our opponent didn't even show us any removal. It was all just like trying to get in those Skyfishers and value. What am I talking about? They didn't show us any removal. They showed us both Sever the Bloodline and Grizzly Spectacle. Grizzly Spectacle, I can get things back with the Pitkeeper. I can't with Sever, because Sever just removes them from the game. I don't know what I'm talking about. They didn't show us any removal, except that removal that they showed us. You know, that stuff was pretty good. This is why I like to make notes and stuff on what the heck is actually happening in the match. It's so easy to forget little things. Agony Warp. Agony Warp is pretty decent. I mean, play like a Skyfisher, we can kill an Attended Knight. Or just kill Skyfishers too, which is pretty good. Do I care that much about the Pitkeeper, though? That's the thing. I don't think I do. It hasn't seemed that good. I mean, I guess that Lone Missionary is the same style of thing. It's just long, grindy game kind of value, but this also like stabilizes us better in a lot of board states where Pitkeeper doesn't, just because of the flyers. I'm afraid of dying to the core Skyfishers. That seems to be our weakness. It was against the first deck that we played against. It seems to be the same thing here. Core Skyfisher is just an issue. Alright, I'm going to submit it like this. Yep. Seems good. Man, this is Azorius Signet has been pulling over time. We've had two hands that are like this so far, where we just didn't have blue, but Azorius Signet saved us. Blue or white, and yeah. Mana fixing is important. Because hand gets a lot worse without it. Inquisition of Kozilek. There goes Signet, and that's a problem. Yikes. I'd love it if they hit Hookmaster. Oh my god. I am so lucky. I mean... Alright, apparently I would have hit the island anyways. I'm not going to show my opponent that, though. It's too bad that now they know about Aether Mage's Touch. Because I can't ambush a creature off of it. Alright. No more land would be good. I don't know why they took Hookmaster. I was expecting maybe like an aggressive start from them then if they Inquisition Hookmaster. But it's not like this is particularly aggressive. Wow, I really need less lands. And this is where this Aether Mage's Touch, like, is this card good? I don't know. It's so scary, because, I mean, yeah. Sure, maybe I can ambush, but if I don't hit, it's awful. I'm gonna pass and see. We played this card for a reason. I want to see what happens when we mess around with it. I feel like our opponent has the removal from Master Splicer. No attacks. Opponent was smart enough to remember that we had the touch here. Not like that's a particularly hard thing to remember, but every once in a while. Hey, that's pretty good. I like that one. Pretty sure I returned his Arcane Sanctum. Okay, I wasn't sure. I was like, if I press OK, is this going to let me play the Dinrova Horror or not? Sending them back. Mana, I get the Dinrova Horror back. So good. Vanish into memory. It's coming back to our hand, so I might as well attack with it. Like the Guildgate. Splicer is perfectly acceptable. I'm hoping that they just have to play the Arcane Sanctum again. Darn. This might be Grizzly Spectacle. Falconwrath Noble. Ah, it's a card. Falconwrath Noble is a pretty big beating. Bone Splinters is a great draw. I'm going to attack the Golem. They can't block well against this. If they want to throw away Falconwrath Noble, that's fine. Jump with the Soldier, drain us is pretty okay. I mean, that's expected. I'm not going to Bone Splinters yet. I just want a Dinrova Horror again. Because Dinrova Horror is probably the best thing you can do in this deck. Once you get to 6 mana anyways. Discard the Arcane Sanctum. So just losing their blue mana? Huh. Wonder how many splash cards they have for blue then. Bone Splinters? This has to be Bone Splinters. Yep. Alright, I mean... unfortunate. Drains us a fair bit too. But it's not the worst thing. If we could have untapped, that would have been amazing. So would have had protection from it. Which may be the argument for not playing Dinrova Horror there. That I would have protection from it later. But, I mean, I'd need so much mana to do that. Unlikely that it's worth it. I'm gonna vanish into memory the Master Splicer here. Just because I'm gonna have to discard one of these, but I've got a lot of lands, and that's fine. I just wanted to draw something, get another token, and then I can Bone Splinters if I want later on the Master Splicer, but I mean, I can kind of race for now. Currently, I guess Plains, I can discard the island. I don't think I want to Bone Splinter the Gideon's Lawkeeper into Falconwrath Noble. Maybe I do, though. This card is real scary. Does a lot of work. And we know our opponent has a bunch of tokens, so they can just kind of try and chump block forever with, like, Attended Knights and, of course, Skyfishers. But the race is looking pretty good. Oh, there we go. Mist Meadow Witch. Hello. That's the card I was looking for. I can leave up the tap, and I can leave up Mist Meadow Witch. This game's over. I just make 4/4s every turn, or just remove Falconwrath Noble from the picture. Skyfisher. That's fine. I mean, I can actually tap and remove both of their blockers. I think I like another Master Splicer, though. Why did I tap the Falconwrath Noble? That was actually kind of dumb. Grizzly Spectacled Witch. Alright. Yeah, if I wanted them to block, I wanted them to block the Noble. Could have done that a lot better. Drawing the second Miss Meadow, which is a way to recover from our mistake here. Because now we just bounce this and kill them. I could also just tap it and kill them. Actually, I just realized that I can just tap it and kill them. Why am I bothering? I don't know why I did that. I was like, wait a minute. I can just kill my opponent here. Yeah, they're at 12. For some reason, I thought they were at, like, 14. That's my life total, though. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, we were in no problems at all there. They were real obsidaddy. Didn't even have to use the Bone Splinters. Okay, so things we've learned. Let's go over this briefly. Blink deck, awesome. Other thing that we learned is Mist Meadow Witch, holy crap. That's a good lesson to learn. Mist Meadow Witch is insane. Take it early, take it often. It protects all your creatures. It kills all of your opponent's stupid tokens. It gets rid of, like, core Skyfisher and, like, locks them out of the game with that. It gets rid of blockers. Gets rid of attackers. Mist Meadow Witch does everything if you have enough mana. Like, this card is unreal if you have 8 mana. If you have 4 mana, it's insane. If you have 8, it's impossible to lose. Like, how do you lose when you have 8 mana? It's so insane. You can even protect itself. Like, you can just exile itself when they try and kill it. It is unbelievable. Total bonkers card. So yeah, we've learned that Mist Meadow Witch is as good as I remember it, and possibly even better, because there are so many tokens in this set. Like, it might be better than when it was first printed in, I think it was Eventide. It was somewhere in that block. But, yeah, like, wow. Mist Meadow Witch, very solid. This deck is very cool. I'm happy that we played it. The Aether Mage's Touch, I'm still not sure where I'd put it. I have a feeling that you probably want Dinrova Horror over it. I didn't have a lot of great places to use it. Like, looking back at the matches, I don't think that Aether Mage's Touches were ever particularly fantastic. If I had drawn it instead of, say, like a Vanish into Memory or any of those kinds of cards, I'd much rather have, like, a Momentary Blink or something. Probably would have rather had a Dinrova Horror most of the time. Maybe not in this deck, because I already had to, but it's probably a good idea to have taken it over that. I might have been able to instead take, like, a Ghostly Flicker later on, and Ghostly Flicker was also very powerful. But yeah, this deck, awesome, super fun. I am so excited to play Modern Masters now. Like, you can't imagine how much I'm grinning right now. I'm like a kid in a candy store. This is exactly what I want to be doing in every limited format ever. This was so much value and so much fun. Highly recommend the set. I am going to love doing videos for it, and I will see you guys next week with some more. So thanks for stopping by. Always make sure to check out newmontgaming.com, our official sponsor for this video series that you see, and of course you can see the companion article that I put up there covering what we have happen here and going a little more in depth into my thoughts. But yeah, lots of fun. See you next week. Well, that is gonna die. It's terrifying. Seeker and Monastery Mentor. I'm surprised that they went for the Mentor into the Grim Lavamancer.